OpenAI showed how developers can now build their own apps to operate within the ChatGPT platform. This software engineer prompts ChatGPT to use the Canva app, and within minutes designs posters for their dog walking business and a business plan slide deck.
I can ask ChatGPT, based on our conversations, what would be a good city to expand the dog walking to? ChatGPT, of course, knows what we've been talking about. Super enthusiastically says Pittsburgh. Great. Now I can invoke the Zillow app to say, please show me some homes for sale there.
What we're seeing them evolve from this simple, sort of chatbot-based interface to really arguably the beginnings of almost an entire operating system.
OpenAI's new tools can also write code far easier. This OpenAI engineer uses his voice to talk to an AI assistant who in minutes creates code that controls the ceiling cameras and lights.
What do you see on the camera?
I see a large audience in front of you, with rows of attendees seated and ready. The room is well lit, and the crowd stretches far back, filling the space.
That's right. Could you shine the lights towards the audience? There we go.
I've just lit up the audience with a nice bright wash.
CEO Sam Altman shows how by using their video creation tool Sora, a designer from Mattel was able to turn his drawing into an AI-generated video.
Software used to take months or years to build. You saw that it can take minutes now. To build with AI, you don't need a huge team. You need a good idea, and you can just sort of bring it to reality faster than ever before.
It is a very interesting and strange dichotomy and enigma at the same time. Here's a tool that you're selling to developers that, in essence, helps them make their job go away in theory. Now, look, I think what it means really is you're going to find developers can get more things done. And so you'll see more products, more varieties, more specialization.
On Monday, OpenAI and chipmaker AMD signed a multi-billion-dollar deal whereby OpenAI agrees to buy 6 gigawatts of compute power from data centers that utilize AMD chips. OpenAI will have the opportunity to buy a 10% stake in AMD. That's despite OpenAI recently cutting a deal with AMD's chief rival NVIDIA for a $100 billion partnership.
It gives them a more diversified supply chain with both NVIDIA and AMD, as well as I'm sure we'll see other players as well. And it frankly props up the entire semiconductor industry because, look, it's great to have somebody as strong and big as NVIDIA, but it's even better when you got a couple of strong companies.
The deal comes as Amazon founder Jeff Bezos recently referred to AI spending as a bubble, whereby the hype cycle is causing investors to spend billions on both good and bad ideas. Mark Niu, CGTN, San Francisco.